Many times I saw good games for Kadita. This is a good game for Kadita as well. Why? Because if you look at the nature of NXP Solid's lineup, they don't have that immediate burst. It's more of reap. The damage of Uranus, it's reap type.
Yeah.
That's also true for the Valier. You want to prolong the clash.
Yeah, and the Yishan Shin.
The Yishan Shin as well.
You only have here is the X-Board Glass Insanity.
Yeah.
So,
and the Thalassophobia, which is the passive of the Kadita, it allows you to be a pseudo tank, wherein you can soak the damage, regen back your health, get out, stun enemies, and delete them.
It's been a long time since we've seen the Breath of the Ocean.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the ultimate of the Kadita.
Is it rough
the
wave?
rough waves, I think, is the first skill. Or maybe it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
I think it's rough waves, the ultimate.
We have to.
We have
yeah,
to
I think rough
check.
waves is the ultimate.
Yeah, and then Breath of the Ocean is the.
And the move, the dash is the Ocean Oddity.
Ocean Oddity, right? I forgot, but we're gonna check it out. Here we go. Seeing the real new logos and the smart logos right now, of course. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Game number 2. Game number 2 of Bren Esports.
Big shoutouts
versus NXP.
Big shoutouts to my mates, Calvin Trillius and Kevin Menjola from San Ildefonso, Bulacan. Big shoutouts to you boys.
Was good.
They're watching right now and they have been fans ever since of the connection. So hey man, what's up?
Good, man.
What's
Okay,
good?
so you have this Baksha.
Yep. Starting the purple.
Starting the purple. This is interesting. It's not the orange buff. And KARLTZY, will he save his retribution? Yes, he will.
Oh.
Okay.
Look at that. The poke from Chester is nothing. So he expended like 30% of his mana, but Few just tanks through it all.
Yep.
Thalassophobia.
There you go. But Lusty is going to be a victim here of the first blood. So, okay, NXPSOLID with a nice opening right now. For the first few minutes.
And this is what they wanted. You don't really want to be passive. You want to be aggressive.
Yeah, speaking of aggressiveness, man.
Man, for all of you guys who want to get this very aggressive Hammer Giant Teresa special skin, all you have to do is to spin 10 times with our event, Trickster's Village. That's going to be running from October 27 until November 13. Get your Halloween candies and convert them to spins. Spin to win, man.
There you go. But the question is, what is the conversion right now for NXPSOLID on getting 2 kills immediately? Those are supports. So, looking at the gold right now, it seems like, yep, they got a little bit of a lead. But I think what they need to do is to really shut down this. There you go. KARLTZY playing it rough.
Yeah. Now they will have level 4 in Reboot. That's Daytona's Welcome available. That's actually annoying for anybody because it's not just a 2-second stun or anything.
Yeah.
The fact that you just get gobbled by Daytona on this bats, that's extra control or extra time wherein you don't have anything for the team fight, right? Imagine this, if you gobble the Uranus, the tank ability for NXPSOLID is stopped by a big amount, right?
Oh yeah.
That's also true with the core. So I think that Bren Esports, if they play their cards correctly, they can win team fights easily against NXPSOLID.
Yep, but speaking of playing cards correctly, KARLTZY and the Lusty targeting the Yishan Shin. Unfazed and relentless assault from Bren Esports. That was a surprise.
And well, for Bren Esports, they found that Valier is not there. The Kufra is there, but that cannot help this H2O Yishan Shin. And they had the go signal because they know that there's nobody up there to save H2O.
So immediately with a snap, Bren Esports getting near to that deficit of gold. Now with 300, it seems like NXP did not convert anything out of that first few kills. There you go, another turtle coming in for the side of Bren Esports, and they are now targeting. Who's this? It is again H2O. Another shutdown from Lusty with, of course, KARLTZY. He's falling low as well. Lusty is here left alone, but Yaoi with a bouncing ball ain't gonna catch the Baksha, but instead it is KARLTZY, a 1-for-1. But I think Bren won because they got H2O.
No. Wonderful coming out from Bren Esports. I'm just actually surprised that NXPSOLID they're keeping up. So that win will give them a little bit of breathing room. So H2O can farm at least, and you absolutely need that. Because I'm looking at the damage output of NXPSOLID. It's not that much actually, and they need a lot of items.
Yep.
They are so tanky, they're so sturdy, but their lineup will require them to slowly take down their opponents, not in big bursts.
Yeah, it is like, it's gonna happen. They need to rip, but they need to position themselves good. Like, I mean, excellent positioning is the key to victory here. Because, again, whenever the Valier is out, KARLTZY is just gonna be free in landing those flinch voices. But then again, look at that. Huge pick-off for NXP.
Huge pick-off indeed.
That's gonna be few.
Puts them up 12k right now, at 1,000 gold ahead, I mean. And I'm kind of thinking, will there be enough damage for Bren Esports in the mid game? Probably yes, because I think that Lusty is going to be the game changer. If he lands the ultimate well, the sustain will not be there from the side of NXPSOLID. And you have to take note, Few has a big damage output with the ultimate, even as a support. It's just a small AoE that will be able to pursue his opponents, but I think it's still impactful. Imagine this, if there's a good initiation from Bren Esports, it could be followed up with the rough wave so easily by Bren Esports.
And plus, Chester and H2O are easy targets, even though they have the Traceless and the Vengeance Flame. I mean, whenever they use it, like, Few can just enter in. So now, this is the second turtle of the match, Wolf. Who is gonna get it? Chester and company, they're setting it up. That is, of course, the stretching coming in from Yawi. Pops the bouncing ball. There's another Black Dragon, but another Delta coming in from Bren. H2O falling into the ground.
Look at KARLTZY.
KARLTZY just confident enough in going in, and Lusty and company will also get one. 3 heroes are now down for the side of NXP. Ready J is the only one left. Run for your lives, NXP. Oh no, MB just throwing the flamethrowers. But it is too late.
Double wipeout. Well, that was an immortality that was popped, as well as the other members of NXPSOLID, and a massive outplay coming up from Bren Esports. We can see that in the Gillette instant replay. The turtle taken by Bren Esports, the Tempest of Blades in there. I like the usage of this Kadita as well, going for the backlines. We did say that you have to take note about the damage output of this Kadita, and all they had to do was pick up the squisher targets first, and then they mined the Uranus last. Because they know that Bren Esports, they can just take down those squishy members of NXPSOLID and then win the fights afterwards.
Yep. And I like the focus fight here from Bren Esports. You rarely see this from
It's
teams,
not easy.
right? It's not easy to do. Like, target the right heroes at the right time? At the perfect time, I mean?
It's not easy.
H2O having a hard time in farming right now, man. 6k HP against KARLTZY, who is now at level 11. He's level 10, so okay.
That was I love the attention from KARLTZY. He stopped at the attack one so that he waited for the mountain shocker because he knows the damage output, and because of that, no steal whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's not like the Yi Sun-shin wanted to steal anyways. He just popped the ultimate for vision for sure.
For the scout, yeah.
For the scouting potential.
But still, the steal potential is there. So KARLTZY, again, next level plays from the Child Prodigy. Is he still the Child Prodigy though? Because,
well, it will never ever be different, I think.
Yeah.
It will always be remembered as a Child Prodigy.
There you go, another team fight coming in the jungle side. KARLTZY with the big voice and, of course, the blades. KARLTZY will pop the Dragon's Toes as Chester will also fall down. KARLTZY and company just going out. Lusty is also down for the count. 6-8, but this is another free turtle.
Yeah, support for support, but yes, you're right, man, Gene. This trade favored Bren Esports because they are able to convert this to an objective. The turtle will be there, and that's retribution. Fadeaway retribution from KARLTZY.
Yeah, just to secure it, right?
Exactly.
Because again, the mountain shacker could have again stole the buff. Man, how good is this Barats right now in this game? Like, it seems like NXP, they don't have an answer for it.
Yeah, so what you do is your Barats, you can either gobble up the core or a support. Like imagine if Yawi is gonna be gobbled up, he's gonna be stunned up for a total of maybe 5 seconds. That means that for 5 seconds during the clash, he's not there. So there's no stun for NXP Solid. Then you can also even think about doubling up the core so that there will be no damage out for NXP Solid or even the Uranus. So that -1 that happens every time that it is online, that is massive.
That it is. The so big passive also. Plus you can definitely spam the waves with the so-called teamwork.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
that.
a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Barretts is so underrated when it comes to his wave clear potential, but as the game goes by,
He can, man.
his damage output on minions are really, really high.
Yeah, I agree with you. And now KARLTZY, ladies and gentlemen, with all of the buffs in the world, the question here right now, Wolf, how can NXP come back? Because it seems like Bren is slowly but surely leading and slowly taking this game.
So I think for NXP Solid, the #1 thing that they have to do is to not force a 5v5 engagement. If they go for pickoffs, they go in and don't contest Bren Esports when they are grouping up, they might be able to get those extra stuff. Like if you're looking at Bren Esports, they want to fight as 5, and
There you go.
you have to run away at the first sign of trouble.
Speaking of 5, they're too deep here, Bren Esports. Let's see, because Renijay will pop the Ionic Blades. H2O just propping the crits from the weapon mastery. KARLTZY is also here, comes in with the flinch boys. But then again, the discipline from Bren immediately backing off. Yawi with the initiation. Lusty also falling low. Last insanity from MB, but it will get cancelled out as Yawi will also pop the Flicker ultimate. But oh no, it's too late. Come on, bring in the curtains. Renijay is the only one left. 4 heroes down for the count. Bren Esports taking the top tower. Renijay just hoping for the best to get kills. But Bren right now playing mind games with NXP.
Fortunately for NXP Solid, man, it's way too early. Their respawn timers are faster, but Bren Esports has destroyed them in their few. A wonderful usage of the ultimate. The timing is just so perfect. Is able to burst out the members of NXP Solid and evidently won the fight for Bren Esports. This is what you get from Kadita. He can be incredibly aggressive, still not punished by the opponents because again the passive works wonders as a support. And you know what? Few has played this before, but as a mage, so he knows the hero for sure.
He knows it, and plus it has damage.
Yep.
It scales, man.
It is incredibly scaling. Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, the burst potential, and of course the passive from the healing Chester and company. NXP Solid just grouping up together. H2O, the Seishun Shin is so underwhelming right now because of Bren Esports' aggressiveness. He can't even land in damage, man.
Exactly.
6-13, Bren Esports, this is the final nail in the coffin. The Lord take. Can Renijay make a play? No, he can't.
That's
so
impossible.
much for the bomb. The bomb is now diffused. Bren Esports, did Onas welcome?
Oh no!
Oh no! That's going to be H2O! Doc Rebo! Call your mothers, ladies and gentlemen, because the doctor is in NXP. They're now sick. Doc Rebo with the clutch Detona's welcome, and that is a classic Bren bravado. Bren Esports will get game number 2.
Renijay tried to go for that play, and you'll understand why, but in this meta, without any way to take the Lord, to steal it away, that was a bad decision from NXP Solid. And then you see Rebo with his Barretts.